Hello, people of the internet. I am not an artist by any meaning of the word. Like, here I am. I run Sway with a black background. But I want to get into game development. So, what better way to do that than to stare at a screen, speak my thoughts aloud, and store it on YouTube? Because I think talking to yourself is weird, but if you're recording yourself on a video, it's less weird, and it kind of helps me think through what's going on if I talk it out loud. So, might as well begin. I have a little book pulled up in here on the side. It was basically just talking about Blender basics and stuff, but I know the very, very basics. But beyond that, let's see what creating a low poly tree entails. So from here, basically I'm just playing around with the editor at this point, following whatever the book is saying. As you can see, I'm rotating, I'm grabbing, I'm moving here. Right, no, there's more. There's a bunch of scaling. I'm showing off my keyboard layout because my actual keyboard still shows QWERTY, but I use Colmac, so kind of fat-fingered. And from here, the video freezes, so edit. Okay, so the previous recording decided it was silly, and it kind of just froze mid screen capture. And so I don't know why it did that, but here I am. We're about to make a tree. I basically just went and read through a little bit of this book, and it talked about extruding and insetting on a face, right? Which is pretty nice. It says you can have shift. It says you can press shift for finer grain control over it, but I ended up, right, should just be at 8. Hello again, internet people. It's currently a few hours later, and I figured out what was wrong with OBS pausing. I either had I had two options. I could go into my configuration here, and I could change the AI coding is actually pretty good, right? It just said fix it, do this, which it actually ended up working, and this line would have gone right here, but I decided not to. Well, it would have gone below somewhere down here, but I decided not to do that, and instead I decided to go into I have OBS Nix right here, and then you can just say, oh, install it right there, and install this plugin. So I installed the plugin, and now allegedly it should be working just fine. So back to Blender. So, and next is going to be parenting objects, which I'm actually going to make this. I'm just going to call it Big Leaf.
Big leaf, and then I'll call this one. Is there a way to do it from here? No, F2? Oh, cool. I'm doing this small leaf. Alright, nice. So, parenting objects is a way to connect objects so that they stay together, no matter how you move, rotate, or scale them. This will be useful for a tree. If you move the tree, they both, so if I decide to go here and I go boom, boom, they don't move together. So, how do we move them together? We make the leaf objects children of the trunk. So, no matter how you can do that. Alright, simple process. Select the objects you want to become the children. So, select these. And then select the objects you want to pair them to. That needs to be the last object selected. You can tell, I believe, if I remember properly, you can tell because these are colored a more dark orange, while this is covered more light orange. You want this to be a light orange one. And then, that is actually rather simple. Control P. And then, let's go, let's see. I think it's just going to be, and choose object, keep transform. What happens if I don't keep the transform? I don't know. It makes, well, the book says, make sure when the object stays in place. This option makes sure that the object stays in place and does not move when parented. Okay, well, I'm guessing there's a chance that maybe if you parent some options, then they will move every once in a while. So now, if I grab this and then I move it, they move together. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, done. You see a faint dotted line that indicates the parent-child relationship. I do? Oh, I do! Isn't that cool? I bet there's going to be one inside the sphere. Right here, let's see. If I can get close enough. Oh god, oh god. I mean, I'm not going to try. But, you can see the dotted line right there. Right, so, cool. Let me actually rename this to tree. So, when that's done, you can always unparent the object again while selecting it. Alt-P, which is clear parent. So if I do that, then I can clear parent. That should be okay, but I kind of want to keep these parented, so let's parent these back together. They should still be parented, so if I go here and I go boom, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, triple select Z. There. In this chapter, you learned about 3D modeling, you learned how to move, rotate, and scale, you learned about edit mode. That's it. So,
let's move on to part 2 of the book next, which is going to be modeling and shading for low poly. I have no idea what shading is. No clue. Modeling, honestly, I don't know either. So this is going to probably be in the next video. This one's probably going to be a shorter video because my OBS was freezing, which is unfortunate, but now it's not freezing, and so I'm going to come through and edit this down a little bit, maybe add some funny things if I decide they're worth it, and yeah, bye bye guys, bye bye.